about running Windows or Windows desktop from the public cloud, with the users accessing them either through a thick client or a browser. Furthermore, we have some high-performance remote display protocol which allow to send encrypted pixel data directly to the end users' input devices. And this has two benefits. First and foremost, as only the display, the keyboard and the mouse data traverse remote protocol, all the application data keeps secured on the AWS cloud. And secondly, as those cloud desktops are situated near the application backends, where you improve very often the performance of your application instead of running a local application on a client device. So now the question is why AWS Desktop as a service can really improve growing businesses. Well, first and foremost, post the pandemic of the COVID-19, and despite the remote office mandates, more work productivity by users has been more distributed than ever and been established through a kind of balance between work from home and office working. And we provide this as a service through cloud, which allow to support four things which are the agility, the security, the reliability, and the sustainability in order to be successful. So first and foremost, we help customers like you increase security. At AWS, everything we do anyway starts with security. And our services precisely are on AWS Cloud. Secondly, we also help our customers increase agility. Today, organizations need to scale up and scale back the applications, sometimes at a moment's notice. And even more though, with merger and acquisitions, with spin-off, we see more and more companies which are obliged sometimes to send and modify their people anywhere to the globe, and this almost overnight. And this is allowed with the scale up and scale back at a moment's notice. The third thing is about reliability. Really help customers increase reliability. In fact, having a VDI on premises is hard to run, honestly. And when we ask customers about the uptime they've obtained after so many years installing their VDI installations, and we tell them we can have something like 99.9% uptime SLA, and even now we have 99.999% uptime SLA with multi-region resilience, they really understand the power of the cloud to improve the end user productivity. And fourth, this is really trendy but it's true, we also help with sustainability mandates. Of course, we can extend the device lifecycle management of the PCs as we don't need to change them every year or every 2 years regularly. And secondly, we also reduce the carbon footprint by using lower power device as we use all the workloads over the cloud. And of course, I don't even mention the fact that by working from home, working in a hybrid mode, you of course reduce the carbon footprint by not traveling, by using the train or the plane. So we deliver a wide variety of cloud-native workspaces depending on various use cases. First of all, we offer Windows desktops which are either persistent or non-persistent, hosted with a Windows server or a Windows client, virtual machines which we call it AWS EC2. But we also deliver, beside the Windows or Windows Server world, all kinds of Linux enabled instances also on a persistent or non-persistent manner. And if you want to only publish Windows applications, you can publish Windows applications. And of course, if you want only to use a secure browser just for a secure access to web apps or SaaS apps or internal apps, you can use it. And these are called workspaces as a full persistent. You can have upstream to publish applications that are non-persistent, and of course you can have a secure browser. We also offer a false possibility in case you own VDI solution from VMware or whichever. You can use our own solutions with their own remote protocol, so you can extend your on-premises solutions with other solutions from the VDI, but using the cost effectiveness and the scalability of our solutions. So our strategies has been recognized by leading industry experts. As you can see on this IDC MarketScape called AWS Desktop as a Service Vendor Summit, we've been recognized after a thorough evaluation of 9 DaaS vendors amongst the leaders. And we have been recognized in the leaders category based on the strength of our strategies in the DaaS, but also on the capabilities we offer based on this portfolio of a wide range of end-user computing workspaces. And especially, I would like to call out the fact that IDC mentioned we are really cost-effective, highly configurable, but also what is worth mentioning is that we have really including management tools, automation capabilities, and what is to me very important is a tight integration with other adjacent AWS services required to support a wide variety of use cases. So we're not just standalone offering, but we're really tight integrated with other adjacent AWS services. And last but not least, as we are at VivaTech with lots of game and software developers, IDC lays the emphasis on the fact that we really have a wide Linux suite of solutions, not only Amazon Linux, but also Ubuntu Canonical, IBM Red Hat, etc., to support really the developers community. So this is something of really we have beyond the Windows and the Windows Server world. So, considering a workforce transformation begins with identifying really key use cases for improvement. And here are about 5 use cases where we see our customers are really having great success. So I will go quickly on those 5 key use cases. This first use case is of course obvious for all of you, it's about the contingent workforce. Well, you all know that contingent workforce is about the same as handling your own remote employees. There's a slight difference. With contingent workforce, they are employed for a much shorter term. So you need to scale up and scale down, scale up and scale back very quickly, much quicker than with your own remote employees. And furthermore, we know that lead times to acquire, to ship, to provision, to manage all those desktops take times, beyond sometimes weeks or months. And with our solutions, we provide, of course, provisioning of our PCs and all that concerns the device acquisitions, the ongoing management costs are completely eliminated. So this could be useful if you have partners or contractors. That's very easy to understand, of course. I have an example with Amaras BPO. What I like with this example is that this concerns what I would say human capital heavy focused companies which have call centers, contact agents, lots of people. When you have a company which is really human focused, like this company which really offers account receivable or back office services, contact centers spread out, scattered all over the world, these solutions can be really useful, like contractors or partners. The second use case that we at VivaTech is about software and game developers. Well, as you know today, more and more development is subcontracted outside to third companies for follow the sun development initiatives for faster time to market for production. And secondly, as it is contracted out, you have the importance of the valuable intellectual property, the IP, about maintaining control over the data by the customers in order to avoid the leakage of data when you have such third-party developers. And furthermore, you all know the rapid releases of new software leads oblige the people who is to constantly reimage the machine to install new builds, which is time-consuming, which is tiring for the developers. And in order to avoid that, in that precise case, both to avoid data leakage and to avoid those software builds continuously and constantly reimaging machines, we offer this kind of solutions where you can just quickly set up the dev environment to all users based on centrally imaged DOM with abstracted by the hardware, because you can use any kind of device you want. And of course, you enable the developers to self-provision their own instances without caring at all about the hardware. And of course, this improves, accelerates the time to productivity for the developers. Another example we have in our VivaTech, beyond developers, is design engineers and graphics intensive applications. In France, we have lots of CAD/CAM applications, 3D, 2D from Dassault Systems, Viva, etc. And we see there are two challenges. The first one is about the dependency on expensive workstations that you have to redeploy to change every other year, but also the high-speed network access, which are necessary for design engineers, which make the product development cost fairly high. And here again, the design data is very important, and you want to avoid the data leakage. So also you need to maintain the control data of such developers. And regarding that, when you use our solutions, you don't need to have expensive workstations. You can enable your CAD/CAM 2D free applications with almost any device. Of course, you avoid the data leakage, so you control your valuable intellectual property of your users. And regarding bandwidth, of course, you need a bandwidth, but you don't need such a high bandwidth as if you had your own PC. When you have a design engineer or graphics intensive apps engineer who wants to be productive working from home or working at a remote customer location. And here I have the example of Samsung engineering. I want to lay the emphasis on building a global collaboration model. We have VivaTech. Next week we'll have the Bourget air show, as you know. And when you want to build a plane or a car, even a kitchenware, but to put a tool for kitchenware, very often you don't have a design engineer in the same location, but very often they're scattered all over the world. I need to synchronize through a virtual plateau, through a virtual floor, all the data which are exchanged between the graphics engineers. Whether to build, of course, a plane, as we will see next week at the Paris Air Show, whether to build a car, as we see with Stellantis, but also the plane kitchenware. So this example of building a global collaboration model really resonates with all kind of users. Last but not least, today, power users such as data scientists, but also users of analytics application, they need a lower latency and user experience when interactive with data-intensive AWS services such as analytics, data warehouse, AIML, or GenAI. As my colleague Sébastien Grazzini will speak in about 5 minutes about generative AI. And furthermore, people now are looking to lower the data egress fees in order to reduce and control the cloud solution costs. And when you put your end-user platform really alongside the high-speed backplane of other AWS services, well, you reduce naturally the data transfer fees, so you reduce the egress fees, and you access to AWS data services or AWS data applications from the same AWS networks. So what happens is that you reduce drastically the latency, and you enable to improve the user experience. So if you have data scientists, that can be useful. And just to give you this example, I'm not a data scientist myself. We have this example of a Czech healthcare company, which is different from CAD/CAM, where they created a state-of-the-art data science platform using the identified data set, using data science development tools, and real-time compliance check, etc. And it's completely on upstream. So upstream can really be useful if you do analytics, data warehouse, AIML, or AI. Now, in 20 minutes, I couldn't go too much into details. But if you really want to learn more, of course, you can check out on our end-user computing portfolio on this website. You can contact me and my great colleagues, Thomas Sagas. We are specialist solutions architect nationwide. And of course, please, you can come at our UC Immersion Day, which will be organized next Wednesday, July the 5th, in our headquarters at Carpe again in La Défense, Place des Corolles, Courbevoie. So you'll be like breakfast, lunch, and after hours if you want to, where we'll have some Ustema and other kind of lab, talking about workspace and upstream. So here again, as we at VivaTech, whether you are a software developer, a game developer, whether you are interested in analytics, in GenAI, AI/ML, data warehouses, whether you have contractors, partners, whether you have call centers, data centers, please reach to Thomas Agaspe and myself. We can talk to you about how we can really improve the way you work, how we can reduce the latency of the applications, and well, how to improve the end user experience of your users. Thank you very much indeed, and have a great day.